Planum was established on January 14th, 1948, as a company specialized in constructing military and civil airports. Several years after its founding, we expanded our field of activities to all civil engineering and hydrotechnical structures. The company's development in this period was powered by Planum's decision to enter the international market in the 1960s. Our job usually starts with blasting, digging, and leveling. It's not until the end that the results become visible, and the results are military and civil airports and air bases, motorways and roads with modern pavement, underground structures and tunnels, hydrotechnical structures, city roads with infrastructure, and all other civil engineering structures of strategic importance constructed by Planum in the past 6.5 decades. Airports and air bases. Planum has been constructing airports for 65 years, and in this field we are recognized as the most prominent contractor in the Balkans. We build runways, often with a number of auxiliary structures and special purpose facilities, including complete air bases stretching across an area of several hundred acres. Most of our airports were built in the former Yugoslavia. Civil airports in Belgrade, Podgorica, Rijeka, Dubrovnik, Tivat, Pristina, Skopje, and military airports in Batajnica, Niš, Kraljevo, Tuzla, Pula, Mostar, Podgorica, and the Bihać Air Base, among others. In the 1960s, we constructed our first airport abroad in Lebanon. Since then, we built airports across the world in Syria, Jordan, Zambia, Israel, along with complete air bases in Kuwait, Iraq, Angola, and elsewhere. During the 1990s, we started building and reconstructing airports in the Russian Federation, Kemerovo, Chita, Ust-Ilmsk, Bratsk, Chelyabinsk, Magadan, Yakutsk, Anadyr, Sheremetyevo in Moscow, and this continues to the present day, as well as in Kazakhstan, in Almaty, where we constructed a runway with concrete pavement. From 1999 until today, we have successfully constructed airports in Belgrade and Batajnica. In Niš, the airport Konstantin Veliki was rehabilitated, extended, and upgraded. In the last couple of years, we have constructed and reconstructed airports. The most prominent is the airport Anadyr, the renovation and upgrading of the runway, taxiways, and apron in the Russian Federation. Overall, Planum built or reconstructed 37 airports and 4 air bases. Roads and motorways. The first motorway in Yugoslavia was built by Planum in Slovenia, and since then we have built close to 2,000 kilometers of motorways, arterial roads, and regional roads in the republics of the former Yugoslavia, as well as in Asian and African countries. We are particularly proud of the expressway we built in Iraq and the Setat-Marrakesh road in Morocco. Amid recently built structures, special emphasis is given to the following. In late 2008, a part of the motorway E75 was built, namely Sector 4 of the Belgrade bypass in the length of 7.7 kilometers, including 2 long tunnels, as well as interchange. Starting from May 2010 until December 2011, we were working on constructing 17.4 kilometers of motorway E75. Now we are engaged in the construction of 2 sections of motorway E763, Corridor 11, Belgrade South Adriatic, Ub-Lajkovac, 12.5 kilometers, and Ljig-Preljina, approximately 30 kilometers. The section Ljig-Preljina, aside from the motorway assignment, we are building 4 bridges, Preljina interchange, and 2 tunnels. In Angola, the construction of 35 kilometers of regional road Piri-Velho-Kazhe is currently underway. During its most industrious periods, Planum daily placed up to 30,000 cubic meters of earth materials into embankments, 3,000 tons of asphalt into the road surfaces, and over 2,000 cubic meters of concrete into pavement structures. In order to achieve such a high output, it has been necessary to have an extensive knowledge and experience in the use of machinery, equipment, and human potential. Underground structures and tunnels. Planum achieved a high level of proficiency in constructing underground structures of various purposes. We built road and railway tunnels, hydrotechnical tunnels, underground corridors and rooms, mine galleries, dip and raise headings, and manholes. Unique placement has been undertaken through underground special purpose facilities, factories, shelters, and warehouses. Total area of underground structures built by Planum is 310,000 meters squared. For tunnel construction, Planum uses modern tunneling methods. The tunnels are driven in full profile of the tunnel heading or in several phases by thrusting the sheet piles and applying fresh knowledge in using the new Austrian tunneling method. So far, Planum built 115 tunnels in total length of 66 kilometers with a cross-section area of 30 to 60 square meters. We are particularly proud of our tunnel and underground station Vukov Spomenik, constructed for Belgrade City Railways, that should become Belgrade's first metro line. In recent years, we reconstructed 13 tunnels in Sičevo Gorge for a total length of 1,029 meters, widening of tunnels, and construction of new tunnel linings with waterproofing. We repaired the existing tunnel linings of tunnel Lokve and Rožaje and rehabilitated and renovated the approach cuttings. 2 tunnels were built within the scope of the Belgrade Bypass project. Railroads. Planum constructed 55 kilometers of railroads on the territory of former Yugoslavia. We carried out our first railway works on railway Sarajevo-Ploče, but our most extensive works were performed on the railroad Belgrade Bar and in the scope of Belgrade Railway Junction. A range of ancillary structures was built along these railroads. The railroad routes were extremely inaccessible, which is demonstrated by the fact that 60% of constructed railroads run through tunnels. During maintenance of the railway Belgrade Bar, we secured a large number of unstable slopes of high cuts without interrupting the traffic flow during the work. Hydrotechnical structures. In the field of hydraulic engineering, Planum constructed 7 dams in Guinea, Jordan, Cambodia, Bosnia, and Serbia, with a number of supporting facilities and extensive works on river training. Planum's most significant project in the field of hydraulic engineering is, by all means, King Talal Dam in Jordan. The dam is 90 meters high. The project called for the excavation of 1 million cubic meters of material and placement of more than 4 million cubic meters of material with various characteristics and 86,000 cubic meters of concrete. Aside from these projects, we would also like to mention the rehabilitation and renovation of Lake Zlatibor, with construction of the floodgate and inlet structure, the hydropower system in Firom, concrete dam Parmenac, and the earth dam Alagovac. City roads and infrastructure. In the field of infrastructure, Planum has diverse experience in the construction of streets, tram lines, water supplies, rainwater services and sewerage, drain works, rehabilitation of landslides, construction of parking lots, landscaping of urban areas, and factory grounds, including the hardest and most complex engineering works on construction of the first subway station in Belgrade. One of the specific work methods Planum mastered in the course of performing various infrastructure projects is pipe jacking, used to construct collectors by jacking prefabricated reinforced concrete pipes. This method, irreplaceable in the city environment, enables trenchless construction of collectors without digging up streets or causing traffic disruption. Other advantages compared to the classical methods are as follows: greater progress from 10 to 15 meters a day, fully mechanized and safe operations, possibility of working in the most complex geological conditions, avoiding the relocation of underground facilities and utilities. The pipe jacking method is supported by in-house production of reinforced concrete pipes using grade 50 concrete with a diameter of 1,500 and 2,000 millimeters. We have built more than 6 kilometers of rainwater services and sewerage collectors using this method. In Anadyr, Russian Federation, we built new and reconstructed old roads and streets with supporting infrastructure. Overhauls of machines and production of steel structures. In Belgrade, Planum has a repair center, which is among the largest and best equipped in the region. The center in Dobanovci near Belgrade, which extends across 10 acres of land, is equipped for maintenance and repair of all types of plant and equipment owned by Planum, as well as for production of various steel structures and molds for casting concrete products. During operation, we must first determine the optimal use regime, then we must implement constant monitoring and maintenance in case of a failure. It's important to make an exact diagnosis in no time, thus ensuring that the inspection and repair are also quick and effective. Producing building materials and goods. Within the scope of our niche site, we have a modern and fully repaired asphalt plant named Marini, with a capacity of 260 tons per hour. This asphalt plant of the same manufacturer with a capacity of 60 tons per hour is set for the needs of the Belgrade site. We feature at these plants high-capacity screening and crushing systems. We also developed our own production of prefabricated elements and concrete products needed for all of our projects. We have fully mastered the production of curbs, grids, drain channels, and concrete slabs. Catering and tourism. Our travel agency, Planum Tours, was established in 1994 and is now a licensed travel agency with a versatile selection of domestic and international travel destinations. We organize summer and winter holidays, visits to trade fairs and congresses, as well as travel within the scope of student and youth tourism. We sell air tickets, organize symposia, and welcome tourists from foreign countries. The company also has catering and tourist facilities. We are particularly proud of our Hotel Planum, located in the most beautiful part of Zlatibor. Hotel upgrading and expansion is currently drawing to an end, with the expanded, modern, and well-equipped area of 3,000 square meters and a capacity of 100 beds in our 4-star accommodations network. Experience gained and shown in 24 countries, our skilled engineers, our trained workers, and our powerful plant and equipment all rank Planum in line with the most prominent contractors capable of performing complex and strategically important structures in the field of civil engineering. Our list of projects constructed in the past 6.5 decades, our full possession of licenses to perform all types of construction work, and our certificates of integrated management system ISO 9001, ISO 14001, and OHSAS 18001 all prove that Planum is a reliable partner that can be trusted with the most difficult tasks.